CitizenLink is standing behind the effort to fully investigate and defund Planned Parenthood. This is the CitizenLink Report. Hi, I'm Kim Trobee. Through our Alliance of State-Based Family Policy Councils, we're asking elected officials to take another look at the funding of America's largest abortion seller. As of this video, 9 states have moved to defund Planned Parenthood. 10 states have launched investigations. The family leader of Iowa, one of CitizenLink's nearly 40 state-based family policy councils, is asking their governor to move to defund. I had the opportunity to speak to Vander. He's the president and CEO of the group.
Well, Governor Branstad is a Republican governor, and it's one of these things where he says he's pro-life. As a matter of fact, we believe he's pro-life. But now we're trying to walk him through the process of how can he best defund Planned Parenthood after the very disturbing videos have been released. But more than that, Kim, we're holding Governor Branstad to his word. In a primary debate in May of 2010, he said his first action item to reduce the size of government would be to defund Planned Parenthood. Now, that was 5 years ago. And so now we're trying to hold him accountable to those words in light of the videos and a lot of other things going on here at Planned Parenthood in the state of Iowa, where he definitely has the legal route to defund this organization.
You know, Bob, I think that's an interesting point that a lot of times during a campaign, a politician may say something that they may find it's very difficult to do once they get in office. How are you guys holding his feet to the fire to actually fulfill that promise?
Well, we're trying to apply, first of all, the Matthew 18 principle. We went to him one-on-one, and we also went to his campaign staff and even invited him to speak at our first rally about holding Planned Parenthood accountable. And he did speak at that rally. But he spoke in very general terms about how he's pro-life and basically as a governor, how he can do nothing about defunding Planned Parenthood. Well, Governor Bobby Jindal wrote him a letter on Louisiana official letterhead of showing Governor Branstad how you can defund Planned Parenthood. We've worked with our partners, Alliance Defending Freedom, their attorneys, along with our chief counsel, Chuck Hurley, working with Governor Branstad's attorneys, showing him the route to defund. This is one of those times, Kim, where you really need a politician to have a very strong spine that would match up with his belief and then go ahead and do the right thing by defund Planned Parenthood.
One of the things that you guys have done is put together a group of videos just really calling on Governor Branstad to keep his word and to do what he said he would do. Talk to me a little bit about that campaign.
Well, after the Matthew 18 principle really didn't work, then we had to bring it up another notch. And so we held a couple of rallies, been on several talk radio shows here in the state of Iowa, wrote a couple op-eds to the Des Moines Register, but then we also produced a video. And it was a video of highlighting the Planned Parenthood videos of what's going on there. Not only are they killing the baby, but now they're separating its body parts and putting it out on the open market. And we have a female actor in the video telling Governor Branstad to keep his promise and to do it now and defund Planned Parenthood now. And so we launched a social media campaign, and well over 1,000 calls went into the governor's office telling him to defund Planned Parenthood. So many calls that when he saw our chief counsel, Chuck Hurley, at a lunch a few weeks back, he told Chuck Hurley, call off the dogs. So we know we're getting to him, but our goal isn't just to get to him and to be a pest to him. Our goal is to encourage him to do the right thing. So we first start out with Matthew 18, and then we try to ratchet up the pressure as need be.
I know that there'll be some people watching today that still have that question. Why is it so important to defund Planned Parenthood? What would you say to them?
I would say you have to take money away from an organization that's doing evil things. And matter of fact, 59% of Iowans believe Planned Parenthood should be defunded. When they watch any of the videos that have been released, it goes up to 70% of Iowans believe Planned Parenthood should be defunded. Any organization that is capable of doing what these videos show that they are doing shouldn't receive a dime of taxpayer money. And I would argue not a dime of anybody's money, because this, as Carly Fiorina said, this goes to the character, this goes to the heart of a nation. What are we willing to accept, and what are we willing to say and denounce as just completely evil?
Bob, do you think that it is possible to defund Planned Parenthood totally? And second part of the question, will women have a place to go if Planned Parenthood doesn't have the funds?
That's one of the greatest misnomers out there is that Planned Parenthood does all these pro-women services, pro-women health services. There's 13 Planned Parenthood clinics in the state of Iowa. There's 213 community-based health center clinics that really do provide healthcare services to women. So women have an abundance of places to go already in the state of Iowa without having to go to an abortion clinic like Planned Parenthood. And yes, I do believe it's possible to defund Planned Parenthood. That's why we put so much focus on 2016 to get the right person to win the presidency. Because if you have a president with a spine, along with a Congress that has a spine, you can defund Planned Parenthood. But you also have these governors, and there's governors like Bobby Jindal who are doing this, are leading the way on it. Other governors should follow. We have 31 Republican governors in this country today. Every one of those governors should invoke the 10th Amendment right and just say there's no way their state will be a party to funding anything like this. And I believe the citizens of Iowa and the citizens across the country would stand up and applaud those politicians with a spine.
Well, you're right. 2016 is going to be very important. Bob Vander Plaats is with the Family Leader of Iowa, one of CitizenLink's 38 family policy councils. Bob, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to do it. And for all those watching, make sure you support CitizenLink. They do a great good of helping us out here in the field.
You can read more about the effort to defund Planned Parenthood in CitizenLink's Connection newsletter. It's available online at CitizenLink.com. We're not going to let up in this fight, and we want to partner with you. Your involvement will keep the pressure on to save preborn babies' lives and hold politicians accountable. Just go to CitizenLink.com and click on the donate button.